You may remember me from such things as probably not. Yeah, probably not. This is a pilot, a preview, a teaser, if you will, of something that I've been working on in my head for some time, on the computer for a little bit, and something that I really want to put into motion. Yeah, sure. Basically, I'm sick of working my 9 to 5. I don't want to sell pianos. I don't really care for pianos. All day at work, I'm looking at scores. I'm looking at headlines. I'm trying to keep up to date. Got to make sure that I add the guys in fantasy that get hot before the other guys in the league do. And really, that's tough to do when I've got clients trying to talk to me. I'm trying to say, shut your mouth. I got work to do here. So the goal is to bring a different style of sports reporting out there to the masses, to those mainly in Canada. USA. Let's cater to them as well because I like my football and baseball. But hockey's the mainstay here. It's going to be a wing it basically every night. Title of it's the Sports Bar. I might bleep that out later. Just as a real teaser. Don't give away the name. Basically, what's going to happen is it's going to be a virtual sports bar. That'll hopefully one day turn into a real sports bar. And you can actually go to the sports bar instead of going to the sports bar online. But it's all sports. It's all sports. We're going to do a podcast, if those are still cool. 2016 now, who knows if those are still cool. We're going to do a podcast. And basically that podcast is going to be myself, maybe a few other sports-minded people. That's embarrassing. Myself, a cellular device. Reading Verbata from Bo Horvat, Henrik Sedin, 3-1 Capitals. I'm a Capitals fan. I live in Vancouver. Also a Canucks fan, but I'm a Capitals fan more than a Canucks fan, just because the Canucks have put me through shit for a while now. The Caps haven't treated me any better, but after 2011, it was sort of hard to watch the Canucks anymore. Anyway, totally lost the train of thought there. Sports bar. Beep. Podcast. Myself. Maybe one, maybe two, maybe three, maybe four other sports-minded people. Maybe just myself. But basically, we're gonna act like we're at a bar. So I'm not gonna dress up in a suit and tie unless that's how I'm feeling that day. I'm dress how I want to. However I wanna. And just basically shoot the shit. I'm not gonna be politically correct. I'll touch on that a little bit later. Maybe not in this little teaser. But eventually you'll get what I mean by that. Like the fact that the Sedins and Anson Carter were called two sisters and a brother. That's like the nicest, most politically correct thing I plan on saying. It's because it's hilarious. It's not malicious at all. It's just it's the things I find funny. It's the things you can't get away with if you're on Sports Center. But this ain't Sports Center. That's what's gonna be different. God damn. It's not even. It's an app. Watching the Colorado New Jersey game right now. That's also going to be part of it at some times, or most of the time during the podcast at this sports bar. The game's going to be on. I'm just going to put it on the carpet now. the game's gonna be on, and we're gonna be drinking beers, getting a little drink on, which should just help chat flow. Arguments will seem greater than they are. Hopefully, humor comes out of it, and then we can also just sort of do a play-by-play with you what's going on with the game. So if you want to learn what's going on with the game through us, you can wait and watch us, or I guess the goal is to live stream these videos, and then you can watch the game with us. So if you're at home alone because you have no friends, and you want to have friends, then it's like you're at the bar with us. It's basically I'm just trying to be your friend. I want friends, I guess. Sports-minded individuals like myself. My boss at work, he had a client by the name of Kirk McLean. No clue who he was. I was going for a record. I'm like, do you know who this is? Like, so I need to grow as the person I want to be, and that means I need to be with sports-minded individuals. So there will be a lot of interaction between myself, other people that decide to join on with the project, and the viewers, the listeners, the followers. I guess the right word's followers these days. Realizing that I sound a lot in my head like Lil Dicky in the videos he did. I guess that's because I've watched a lot of him. And I think he's funny, and he just sort of went out and fucking did it. He went from joke comedian. He went from a joke comedian, a joke rapper, into deciding, you know what, I just want to rap. So I don't want to be I do want to be a rapper, but that's not the goal of this is. The goal of this is to have a paying job that has to do with sports. So hopefully we start out here and we just go out and do it. So there will be a website. It'll have articles. Those articles will be based upon the sports bar theme, which is sort of, we're not experts. We have opinions. We're willing to talk about those opinions. And it's gonna be a great time. It's cool. I've never taken a video on this laptop before. That's it. The timer. I'm just about to hit 8 minutes. That seems like a long ass time for anybody to watch this solo stuff in.